Growing up in High Point, North Carolina, Adrian Wilson was a basketball standout at T. Wingate Andrews High School, where Wilson was an All-American selection. Adrian's coach, though, urged his star player to try playing football as well.
He didn't start playing until his junior year in high school. So the dynamic of him picking up the game and excelling was just phenomenal. It's remarkable to see a young man at his age just change from one sport on the fly and just be very dominant and explosive.
North Carolina State took notice of Wilson's skill set and offered him a football scholarship. Adrian played 3 seasons with the Wolfpack before declaring for the NFL draft after his junior year, when in 2001, the Arizona Cardinals selected the strong safety during the 3rd round.
The minute I laid eyes on him in that weight room, I thought to myself, this guy's different. He's got a chance to be special. I saw how he worked. I saw how passionate he was about the game. There was no doubt in my mind that he could be one of the better safeties in the National Football League if he committed to it.
It didn't take long for Adrian to announce his presence with authority.
Back to throw, Garcia steps up, firing right, and what a hit! Oh my goodness, Adrian Wilson literally taking the helmet off of Jed Weaver.
Hold on to your hat.
Adrian Wilson came over the top and lowered the antlers.
Killer, yeah. This is a bad man.
When it was a running back trying to squeeze through, he'll light him up. If it was a tight end or a receiver coming across the middle, he owned it. It didn't matter who you were. He was coming through, he was killing you.
If I had to describe Adrian's play on the field, I'd probably have to say ferocious, because he's always trying to rip someone's head off when he's in between the line.
A violent play by Adrian Wilson.
They might want to break out the shovel there because there's body parts all over the 35-yard line.
Some guys, they walk around with a number 2 pencil and they poke you in the eye, metaphorically speaking. Other guys walk around with a Louisville Slugger. A-Dub had a Louisville Slugger in his hand, and he was not afraid to swing it.
The passion, looking in his eyes, you can see he was completely honed and focused on doing what his job was.
And Adrian did his job exceptionally well. Wilson was selected to 5 Pro Bowls, was a 3-time All-Pro, and is one of just 6 players in NFL history with at least 25 interceptions and 25 sacks in their career. Adrian's 8 sacks in 2005 were the most in a single season in NFL history by a defensive back.
What a great interception by Adrian Wilson. That was a terrific catch.
He was really that guy that set the bar, set the tone for all of us in terms of how to practice every single day, what was expected from us, and he was that bell cow for us. He took me as a young man, as a 21-year-old coming out of LSU, and took me on his wing and taught me how to handle myself as a professional on and off the field.
Everything he did as a professional football player. He did it the right way, and I want to, copy him. I want to imitate his game, because I knew that if I imitate his game, I would have a chance to be a great player in this league, because that's what he was.
As people grow and understand more about the game and are able to pass it on to the young guys, that's what makes a football team. That's what the cohesiveness of the group, and Adrian certainly had that.
When I think of Adrian and I think of the Cardinals, I think of changing the culture, because he was the first of many that came along during that time period who had an attitude where it's unacceptable to lose. When there are options to leave here and to go find greener pasture, so to speak, in free agency, he had a tremendous loyalty to this organization.
Wilson's loyalty led him to playing 12 years for the Cardinals. He was named a team captain 5 times and helped lead Arizona to the franchise's only Super Bowl appearance in 2008. And in 2015, Wilson was inducted into the Cardinals Ring of Honor.
He did it the right way. A-Dub is such a great player that all the work he's done over the years, we remember forever.
He's one of these guys that you look at and you marvel at and you say, gee, I wish my son was just like him. And with the enthusiasm, the spirit he has for the game, I am so happy for him. He's a great person. And when one heck of a football player.
He's definitely a big brother to me. Whenever I have a question about anything, I can always lean on him. So our relationship is very, very unique, and from the moment I got here in 2011, he just opened his arm to me.
If you ever need anything, he'd be the first guy to come to help you. If you needed somebody to talk to about football, about life, you know, he was always there and willing to listen to anything that you had to say. And so he's truly a great friend and somebody I have the utmost respect for.
We've been friends for a long time. To see a person go through so much and still stay humble and stay the same person, I mean, you know, I couldn't ask for a better friend.